As you can see, this coffee spot is probably as big as my room, and it's not even a Starbucks. 400 amps, 42 breakers for some coffee. I hope that they're making like fucking, I don't know, baking bread or something that requires a lot of power, because 400 amps, that's twice some people's houses. And you actually have to change your main service at your house from PG&E to go up to 200. Usually the base model is 100 amps, then it goes 200 amps. Some people with the bigger homes and the hot tubs, that's 200 amps. This is 400 amps for this space. But you know what, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because I get paid. And from fat wire, and wire prices are kind of low, but you know, they go back up again, and that's a little extra chump change. So get paid. Another one in the books. It's a 3-wire transformer. We went from 277 480 to 120 208. 3-phase, 4 wires. We installed an Eamon Demon. The Eamon Demon is hooked up to ABC phase, 3-phase. It's running on a 15 amp 3-pole breaker. Easy peasy. It's big. It's simple. Like I said in another video, it's very electricity is easy. It's very easy. You just have to know why things work, why they work the way they do, how to hook up this gutter here. This gutter right here has 42 wires coming from that, plus the neutrals, plus the grounds into that, and then from that is existing. So you just have to know why things work. And again, like Nikola Tesla, you know, not the guy from the cars, but Nikola Tesla, the guy who invented AC power and AC theory. He didn't invent it, he found out about it. So it's still an AC theory. We still don't know how it particularly works. He said it's power of the universe. And to this day, it's been a couple hundred years, and like people have not changed it. And I don't know, since AC power, it just made everything way better. We're still using it today. Now we're using it for cars. And the theory, the principles that he came up with are still being used to this day. Even the Tesla guy with the new car, and it's the best thing in the world. At the end of the day, it's 3 wires, just like I showed here. It's just fat ass wires because it's fat ass electricity. But the theory is still the same. It doesn't change. So I recommend all you guys out there that are always worried about work and everything. I get that a lot from YouTube, that, oh, you know, how much is your standby time and how much is that? You know, like it's every job. I'm a 4th-year apprentice, and I installed a panel and a transformer. I had a journeyman here with me, but I was his journeyman. I was explaining it to him. And, you know, and it's not even his fault. You know, it's just that I just went to training. They just told me this yesterday. You know, like it's been like a year in my head. It's just super fresh. So, you know, I have to keep that in mind when I become a journeyman, that some apprentice is going to come up and just, you know, show me up. And that's fine, you know. He's still working. He's still a great journeyman. It's fantastic, you know, really fast, really good, and does his job right, you know, do it right the first time. But it's to each their own, you know. Things like this, they give me like an immense amount of overtime. Last week I got 12 hours of double time. Not overtime, double time. Just things of the trade, you know. And if I didn't know how to do this and I didn't apply myself personally, like nobody told me, you know, I had to apply myself. And if I didn't apply myself, I wouldn't be here right now. I would have been sent home because I don't know. And it's nothing bad. It's just like, you don't know, I can't use it this time. Go home or to another job, which is simpler, but it's regular time. It's not double time because it's not going into the late hours of the night, you know. But it's good. It's good work. Don't be afraid about being laid off, you know. Just apply yourself. Learn what you need to learn to stay employed, and apply yourself. And that's something that cannot be taught. That's something that comes within. Not everybody's like that, so you need to find that out on your own. If you're deciding to come in this trade, you find that out. Just apply yourself, and that's for everything in life that you do. Apply yourself to do that. If you're a pizza deliverer, you're mail carriage or whatever, you know, you're a package sorter, mailman, a taco bender from Taco Bell. Like, apply yourself. Be the best taco bender you can be. You know, make sure those shells at a 45-degree angle or whatever it is. So you want the sauce, and you know, just apply yourself to whatever it is that you do in life, and you will be okay. People see that. People recognize that. There's other apprentices that come in here and they're just like, yeah, you know, they get the job done. And don't tell me how good you are. Show me. I don't want to hear that, you know, that you did so good and you did this power and those are good stories for lunch. We're here. Show me. You know. And usually, in most cases, that's how a lot of people treat me. Show me. Don't tell me that you've done this transformer. Don't tell me you got a YouTube channel. Don't tell me. Just do it. If you know how to do it, do it. You know, I'll tell you when you're wrong. You know, I'll be there to supervise you, but just do it. So don't be afraid. Just go get it. And the money is fat. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. Here in San Francisco, our wages, we just got a raise. Kicks in June 1st. This is the last of 4 years. We had a 4-year contract, so this is the last application we had. And we don't get pennies on the dollar, man. We get dollars. So money is fat. Apply yourself on what you do. And if you think this trade is for you, do what you have to do. Take a day off from your other work. Don't tell them you're going to look for another job because you're going to get laid off, you know, but take a day off or something. Be like, you know what, I'm sick, or I got an appointment, blah, blah, blah. Go apply. Handle yourself. Apply yourself. Make something in life. Be a proactive individual in this world. Alright, so that's the LNT channel. If you have any questions about this transformer stuff, there's a lot of math. I kind of skipped really fast. I don't know if the videos are alright, but let me know. I can go over, I can make another video go slower in the process. That's another thing. For the math, a lot of you are going to say there's apps out there. Yes, there's an app for everything. You just punch in the numbers and boom, magic, right? But the good electricians is the ones that know, because sometimes those things are wrong. Sometimes the engineer, even though he went to school, he's wrong. His computer doesn't work. His computer works in a binary, in a software somewhere, and it does not apply to real life in every situation. So you need to double check your math, the math that comes in, the loads. You need to know what's going on. And that's where you shine. You don't need to be a know-it-all, but you need to know when things are wrong. And that's another thing that I told you from the last video. A good journeyman or good journeywoman is to know when the problems are there, how to solve the problems, and how to fix your mistakes. That's the hard part. Everything else is easy. Show up on time, do your job. That's it. You know, take it easy. See you later.